what's up guys? We're coming at you on Wednesday for our Corona-6 workout. It's been a heck of a week so far. Love the interaction from our community. We're getting tons of responses on our Wi-Fi whiteboard still. We had 130 people enter their scores yesterday, which is really, really cool. So we're sticking to it, getting fit in our garages around our neighborhoods and doing what we got to do. Today, we've got a great workout. We're going to do a 10-round workout that is 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest, 30 seconds of work, 30 seconds of rest. So 2-minute rounds. So we're working out for a total of 20 minutes total in the workout. We're gonna start 30 seconds max effort double under, or 30 seconds max effort single under, or 30-second max effort jumps over our object, which we'll demonstrate here in a second. And then our seated adaptive athletes, if you have one, we're gonna do 30-second bull rope, okay? And on the rest, you'll record how many reps you complete. Then we're gonna do 30 seconds of a max effort hang, dumbbell, or kettlebell snatch, and then a 30-second rest, and we're gonna do that 10 total times. So on the jump rope scoring, guys, on the double unders, if that's what you're doing, you're gonna score a rep for every 5 double unders you do. So if you do 40 total double unders in that 30 seconds, that's 8 reps. If you do 43 double unders, that's 8 reps, all right? So we wanna get, on that 5 mark, you'll get a new rep. So you do 45, that's 9, you do 50, that's 10, and so on. For the single unders, every 10 reps is gonna be a rep. So if you do 100 single unders in that 30 seconds, you'd be really fast, but that would be 10 reps, okay? So that's how we're gonna score that. Same with the bull rope, every 10 reps is gonna be 1 rep, all right? And then we're gonna go on to our hang, dumbbell, kettlebell snatch. You guys can alternate those however you choose. You could go alternating arms every single rep, or you could stay on one side for 5 reps, the other side for 5 reps, and do it that way. It's just total reps completed in that 30 seconds. We've got several different load prescriptions here. If you're doing a dumbbell, 50-35 would be RX plus, a kettlebell 50-3-35 would be RX plus, regular RX would be 35, 25, or 20, and then for our RX kettlebell, 35 or 26. All right, again, guys, we don't want to get too hung up on those numbers. We want to work with what we have. These are just guidelines for you, the experienced athlete, to know which one you should be doing for what you normally do on a daily basis, okay? And then if we don't have any equipment at all, we can do our no equipment version. We're gonna do 30-second max effort over object jump. You can do anything that you have in your garage, a kid's toy, maybe, I don't know, what would you jump over? Lots of stuff that you have in your garage, okay? On there, and then we have a 30-second max effort backpack swing. Again, that's that backpack loaded up. You guys would deadlift that from the floor, swing it between the legs, and then swing it up to face level. Getting as many of those reps as you can. Same scoring applies on the no equipment version. All right, we've got Coach Gage here. He's gonna demonstrate our movements. So first, we have our double under, which you guys know. He'll jump, and that rope's gonna pass 2 times underneath his feet. Just like that. That's the double under. Or we could do our single under here, where the rope just passes 1 time under the feet, okay? He's gonna move on to show you the object jump. 2-foot takeoff, landing on other side. He can go nice and controlled like that, or he can rebound his jumps over there. If you're doing it over a kettlebell, a little bit higher, might want to be a little bit safer, just like that over your kettlebell. All right, so those are all of our metabolic stimulus jumping movements. Next thing we're going to show would be that dumbbell hang snatch. So he's going to deadlift it from the floor, always come into full extension before he takes it overhead. Once he's at full extension, he'll load hamstrings and hips. That's where the power is coming from. He's gonna violently open that hip to get that belt up overhead. You can see his ears in line with his elbows, arms fully locked out, dumbbell stacked over the body. He's gonna come down, reload, and he could stay on the same side for like 5 reps, and then switch, or he could alternate each rep, just like that. Athlete's preference on how you want to get that done, okay? On the kettlebell snatch here, guys, he's gonna, again, deadlift from the floor. He's got a big old kettlebell. We're out of all the light kettlebells. They're in our members' garages, so he's got a big old kettlebell here. He's gonna load hamstrings and hips. He's gonna snatch that kettlebell up overhead. Definitely on the kettlebell snatch, we're gonna wanna switch those every 5. Much more difficult to switch those every movement, okay? So he's got that side, switching on. Again, same principles, loading of the hamstring and hip, keeping that kettlebell nice and close to the body, elbows coming up, hands going through. He's gonna take a little quick breather, but we want you to see, guys, is that on the way up, he's opening his hand and shooting it through. What we don't wanna do is death grip that kettlebell, swing it so that it comes and plops on the forearm, all right? So as he's snatching, elbow comes up, he's gonna shoot his hand through at the top. He can't really do it in slow motion, but we'll try to get that view as much as possible. Shooting the hand through. Shooting the hand through at the top there. Awesome. That's looking good. Guys, we've got a core finisher which Coach Lauren is gonna demonstrate. That is gonna be 4 sets. 30-second side plank, 30-second right plank rotators. That right plank rotator is the catch, man. It's really tough on your obliques. 30-second prone plank jacks, 30-second rest. 30-second left side plank, 30-second left side plank rotators, 30-second prone plank jacks, 30-second rest. So that's 1 set, 4 minutes. So our core finisher is 16 minutes long. Really difficult. If we need to scale that down, you could do maybe 20 or 15 seconds per movement, okay? Rest as you need on there. If you're trying to go for the 30 seconds and need to come down a little bit, that's okay. But again, here's Coach Lauren with the warm-up of the day and demonstrations for our core finisher. Thanks, guys.
What's up, Blade athletes? Coach Lauren coming with your Wednesday warm-up for the day. We're going to start with a little bit of a general warm-up. Got a really fun workout today, followed by Claire's special Facebook Live this afternoon for a core finisher, but I will demonstrate movements that we're doing in the core finisher if you've never done them before and aren't able to make her Facebook Live this afternoon. So we're going to start with just a little bit of a general warm-up. If you've got a 200-meter marked out in your neighborhood, go ahead and hit a 200-meter jog. If not, we're going to do some running in place. So we're just going to do about 20 seconds jogging in place. Into, give me 20 seconds of butt kickers. Into 20 seconds of high knees. Go ahead and give me 10 toe hops. So if you have a line on the ground that you can use for your sidewalk, go ahead and use that. If not, just pretend we've got an odd object there. We're just gonna do 10 toe hops. Awesome. Next thing we're gonna do is we're gonna start with our normal arm circles. So go ahead, give me 10 arm circles. Going forward, gradually getting larger. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And reverse those arm circles. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 10. And go ahead, 10 twists. All right, after those 10 twists, we're gonna go ahead and do 5 good mornings. So feet just underneath your hips. Go ahead, push that butt back. We're gonna fold over at the waist. Make sure we're waking up those hamstrings. That's 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Now we're gonna do 5 per side, same thing, but I want you to stagger those feet. Same thing, we're gonna do 5 with your left arm, or left foot forward rather. 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, go ahead, switch. We're gonna do that right leg forward. 2, 3, 4, 5. And once you're done with that, go ahead, walk those feet together, forward fold. Hold here for about 15 seconds. Beautiful day outside. Into, go ahead, walk it out. Bring those knees underneath you. We're gonna push that butt back to your heels, walk those hands out. Drop your head between your shoulders into that child's pose. Hopefully y'all can hear me. Do 30 seconds of that child's pose. Kind of balance into those shoulders if you can. And go ahead, walk those hands over to the right. Pull on that left lat. Pull on that left lat. Hopefully y'all heard me. And to the left. So should be doing about 15 seconds per side. And go ahead, bring it back to center. And go ahead, let's thread that left arm underneath your right arm. Go ahead, go to the pull. And switch sides. Go ahead, thread that right arm through. And bring it back to center. Give me 10 more seconds. And from here, we're gonna go ahead, kick it up into downward dog, double heel press in the floor. Just hold for a couple seconds, stretch out those calves. We did a lot of running yesterday. For those who did running, go ahead, give me 10 calf pumps, nice and slow. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Go ahead, give me 10 fast. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Into 10 ankle spins per side. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And go ahead, walk those feet up to your hands. Slowly roll up. We're gonna finish with 10 jumping jacks. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. After that, we do have a specified warm-up for the workout where you'll go through and work on your toe hops, different toe hops, bar hops that you're gonna do for the workout, or a jump rope. Same thing with our dumbbell and kettlebell snatch. We'll start working up, getting those shoulders nice and pumped for that. Should be a really good general dynamic warm-up for the workout. The next 2 movements I'm gonna go over are 2 movements that we're gonna do in the core finisher that you'll see listed below the workout today. So Claire's gonna go live with the core finisher later in the afternoon, but if you're an individual who works out in the morning and just wants to get it done, here's the movements that we're gonna start with. We'll go per side. First 30 seconds you're gonna be doing a prone plank. So prone plank being that we're on our forearms, we're gonna be sitting here for 30 seconds. Moving into that right side plank. You can stack your feet if you can. And those plank rotators, that's the one that we're probably new for some of you, is we're gonna try and put that arm underneath, getting that chest as parallel to the floor as possible, and opening back up on every repetition. All right, so there's our plank rotators. The next one is plank jacks. Some of you may have done them before, but we are in that prone plank position. Feet are together. The jack part is gonna be just like jumping jacks, where you kick those feet out. So we're gonna jump those feet out. We'll do 30 seconds of plank jacks, and then we're gonna repeat the same thing on both sides. All right, Blade athletes, have a great Wednesday. Enjoy the workout, hit it, and make sure you post on social media. I wanna see all those posts, all right? See ya.